Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Now, Pisces, bottom of the deck, we got the Star card. So somebody has a star-like quality, about their self. It's something about you keeping the faith, no matter what. You stay nurturing, stay pouring into a situation. It really speaks in volumes. It's giving me, again, somebody showing up in a star-like quality, receiving a lot of attention. First card out, we have the Nine of Cups. This speaks of somebody feeling satisfied, somebody reaching their goals, emotional fulfillment. And you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands speaks of some type of rapid, quick movement, something taking place really fast. You have the Eight of Cups. 88 might be significant. So it seems like you walked away from a situation where you were trying to keep faith, but it seems as if you were pouring into the wrong thing. Somebody was excessively counteracting like what you were doing. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. And this is somebody that you were sharing with, somebody you were being generous to. You got the Empress, and she started out in the upright, but then she flipped around in the reverse. So this is somebody who more so wanted you to be codependent on them. This is somebody where it was a situation that could have been infertile. You know what I mean? Like it was some type of lack of growth or something like that. Yeah. This may have had to do with a King of Cups. Somebody you was partnered up with. That was on some other shit. What's going on with this Nine of Cups? What are these goals? You have Five of Pentacles. So this speaks of you leaving a situation behind, abandoning the situation. So you're satisfied with walking away. You may have to take some type of financial loss, but you're cool with that too. Ace of Swords, because you have the mental clarity that you need in order to push forward in a situation. Yeah, it's given that your mental clarity is creating new conflict for another individual. Because you have Two of Wands. With this Two of Wands, like you're exploring, you're expanding. It's given that you're moving, outwardly is more so what I'm hearing. What's going on with this Two of Wands? Yeah, you're doing some type of research or some type of planning. Knight of Pentacles. And it seems like you're loyal to more so reaping what you have sown in a situation. It's something with equal exchange. You getting out of a situation what you put into it. Give me more with this Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. It's given that you have a lot of different options, a lot of different opportunities, a lot of different things that you can invest in. Yeah. This is also giving me something where somebody had, some type of illusions going around you or something like that. And a tower more so took place. Like somebody is going through some type of chaos, on an emotional level. Like really not knowing how to feel about, shit. Their optionings closing and yours opening is what it's making me feel like. Because again, with this Eight of Wands up here, it speaks of some type of quick, rapid change. What's going on? Somebody once felt as if they were getting their goals met, and then that shit shifted. It shifted as soon as you stepped into position, as soon as you took your power back. Yeah, see? Queen of Wands energy. You started using your foresight, and you actually started making progress, You started really viewing a situation for what it was and taking action off of that. That was that quick, rapid change. Yeah, somebody went from feeling satisfied to quickly dissatisfied, I swear. And you have the World card. You actually brought a cycle to completion. You actually closed something. something was exposed, or something was, you know what I mean, put on, like, out in the open, and it's given that you abandoned a situation. You also brought something to completion when it came to some type of lack mindset that you had, you know. Yeah, 4 of Wands, and got this victory. It's something with you getting a victory with gaining a different perspective. You know, releasing a certain mindset, releasing a certain way of being that kept you bound. Again, you had some type of mental breakthrough. Chariot energy. Yeah. This speaks of authority. You regaining control of a situation, you know, and exploring, like deciding to move forward. This also speaks of you moving forward, you know, integrating the old with the new. Like you have learned from past experiences, and you are going to use those teachings in order to overcome whatever obstacles may lie ahead. What's going on with this Chariot energy? You got the Moon card. Yeah. It was something hidden, or it was some type of illusions or mysteries when it came to this routine, whatever it was that you were loyal to in the past. It's something about remembrance, you remembering. Yeah, King of Cups. See, this King of Cups was invested in these illusions, you know, all of these different options. Like, it was all an illusion. Right, 5 of Swords. And see, this King of Cups thought that they were getting away with placing you in some type of abusive type of relationship. Now, I always tell y'all, when we speak about abuse could be on many different levels. Abuse could be physical, it could be financial, it could be emotional. You know what I mean? They was playing with you mentally. Like, this is somebody that laughed, you know what I mean, at your pain type of energy. Like, they found joy knowing that they were getting over on you, and you didn't realize it. You didn't notice it. You still trusted them. You still poured into them. See, they thought that this shit was cool until you walked away. Yeah, until you walked away. You got in this 8 of Cups energy, and you released the emotional baggage. Stop caring so much. See? You got a Knight of Cups, and he came out with the 10 of Cups. Somebody was on the pursuit for money. Somebody was on the pursuit for stability. You know, they had some type of strong beliefs that they were supposed to, I don't know, shit, be held to a certain status is really what it's giving me. You know, shit. All right. So it's given that you walked away from this charming energy because you were dissatisfied. And again, you closed out a cycle with them. Right, and it seems like you actually followed your heart and got your 10 of Pentacles. You know what I mean? You got some type of major contribution, or you received some type of inheritance. It was something to boost your life up, you know, like in a major level. Yeah, it's something with you reaching your goals when it comes to this 10 of Pentacles. A homecoming. You met up with your spirit team, had a mental breakthrough. The communication got a lot more clear. You received protection. Yep. It's something with you being protected, with you being, you know, this wounded healer and being on guard with authority, right? But this person is also paranoid. They're paranoid because of your authority and the access that you have when it comes to this exploring, this expanding, this research that you're doing. It's something with the way that you understand things as well, too. Knight of Swords. See, this person wants to take some type of last-ditch efforts, like, some type of last-ditch efforts. It's really giving somebody being very ambitious, you know, behind the scenes is what it is. Give me more with this Knight of Swords. Who is this Knight of Swords? Queen of Swords. Okay. So it's something with you being very, you know what I mean, dedicated to the task when it came to, like, your routine or something like that. Like, you being on guard and actually holding firm. Like, somebody thought that you were playing. They thought that you know, this was a game. They thought that it was an illusion, but it's given that you're actually very loyal to, you know what I mean, this routine. Like, you're not playing. You seeing something all the way through. And it has this King of Cups at like a standstill, because the mental clarity that you have turned your back on this King of Cups, and you done set some type of boundaries. Like, they stuck. What's going on? See, High Priestess Foresight came out together, and you got the Death card right here. See, it's something with you stepping into this High Priestess energy, and again, you operating using your foresight. Your perception has changed, therefore the actions that you are taking has changed, therefore the things, like, it just, everything has changed with you. It's really giving me a full-fledged rebirthing process. And you have an inner knowing about the actions that this person was taking towards you. It's something about them and the Queen of Wands or some shit like that. Yep. And see, this person is reaping what they sown when it comes to the actions that they was taking. Because somebody really thought that they was getting off, you know, when it came to this charming energy. They really thought they was making progress. They thought they was going to charm their way to the top until that shit ended. You know? This Death card, something in. It speaks of transformation. Something changed when it came to this Ten of Pentacles. And this victory that somebody thought that they were going to get. Look, Seven of Swords with the Strength card. This person was real sneaky, real deceitful, you know. And again, they was paranoid of the authority that you have. They was paranoid that with this light being shined on you and them being next to you, all they goddamn secrets was going to come out type shit. See, what they wanted was for them to be in an authoritative position and for you to be next to them. So when them secrets come out, it ain't shit you could do about it. But it ended up being the other way around. Right. Strength card. Somebody wanted to be very brave, very courageous, like last-ditch efforts to come in and try to persuade you to believe these lies, believe these illusions, you know. Again, you believed them in the past, but then you woke up type shit. Like, exactly. Star card energy. And something with them wanting this star-like quality. And you know it. You speaking about this too, again, like... It's something, again, like you really appreciate it. You appreciate it, I promise you. It's some type of enlightenment that you giving, like for real. And you got Hangman energy, Pisces. That's your energy right next to the High Priestess booming, baby. It's something about, again, you releasing the situation because you already know what somebody got going on when it comes to this Queen of Wands. Yeah, you spoke some type of truth or something like that, which enlightened somebody. You spoke, again, about some type of, something that you was made aware of. And again, with this Hangman energy, you release some shit. Let it go. Seeing it differently than how you seen it before when it comes to all these mind games and all the rest of that shit. So what is this Empress in the reverse? You got the Ace of Cups, brand new beginning. Okay. Give me one more at the Ace of Cups before I get to talking. Six of Wands, booming, Pisces. Okay. So it's something about you got a brand new beginning, you know. And it's something about you using your foresight in order to move forward, you know. Your thought process is different now. It's more planned out. Again, you're following your heart and you bringing things all the way over. You recovering. Got me stuttering and shit. But it's something about this new beginning with you, you know, and then this public reputation that you have. It's something about you receiving support, you know, and everything. Yeah. Something ended. Something changed when it came to this Ten of Pentacles, this celebration, whatever homecoming energy somebody thought they was in. Look, Eight of Swords. That's what I'm saying. This trickster energy is stuck in the same mental entrapment that they thought they were going to have you bind in. Wheel of Fortune, that was unpredicted. This comeback that you did, Pisces, this recovering from the dead, this resurrection, whatever little magic trick you did, baby, you did the hell out of it. What's going on with this? Look, Magician energy. You manifested some type of strength. Yeah. You manifested some type of strength to stay ambitious no matter what the hell the illusion was, no matter what somebody brought towards you, no matter what they threw at you, what they said, what they showed you, goddammit. If it didn't feel right, you went with it. It's something about you being very loyal to the task at hand. For real, for real. Page of Pentacles, manifesting new. It's something about you like manifesting using a skill. I'm telling you, new opportunities. You and something like, for real, this star-like quality, something about being seen as like some type of good luck charm, good omen, baby. I don't, you might be some type of inspirational speaker or something like that. You might be talking about the experience that you had, you know. But it's something about you releasing a situation, leaving the baggage behind. Like, you no longer trying to figure out the bullshit, you know. It's something about you healing a situation, you learning to be patient, you know, and again, doing things in moderation, being sensible. Again, the divine intervention is something about the path that you own, like it's just time. And baby, you got somebody struggling to maintain control of a situation because they heart broke and they at a standstill when it comes to any type of opportunity to level them up. Somebody is trying to hold on to a lifestyle which is putting them in this 5 of Pentacles energy, some type of financial loss. Somebody is living beyond their means, for real. And they're trying to get some type of help or something like that, like from somebody, some type of group. But you already know that this person is in despair and that they're trying to take some type of quick action too, just as well as you know that that goddamn wheel will turn on them quick and they'll end up by themselves, man. All right, Pisces, that was your read. You know, I ain't gonna get long-winded with you now. That was your read. It just is what it is. Common case of fuck around and find out. They done fucked around and they finding out. You good, though. You know what I mean? Shit, you know what it is and you know what it ain't. And you going with what it is and you ain't trying to make it what it ain't trying to be, you know? It just is what it is. That's your read, Pisces.